Oof. Alright, let's see. Look at this. This looks better than some of the other ones I saw earlier. I can't even see the accept. It's a shame that they only have like such a few ones. I would have immediately forgiven any issue that they would have had if they'd given me a Japanese dub. What's now? Subtitle says large. I'll go with white. They went with purple for whatever reason in terms of the branding. We're just like, turn this all the way. I mean, you only have like a few color options, so I'm just gonna have to leave this as is. See, these guys can do it. I mean, it's not big enough for mine. We'll see what it is. Hold, tap, sprint control. I'll just use that one. For me, I think that's basically all the settings that I need. I don't think I need any more. I know that there are other additional settings. Because I remember, like, thinking of making a video on the accessibility features for this game when it came out. Then I was like, you know what? No. I'm not even going to bother playing it because it's just like, and I just didn't make the video. Okay, so now we'll go new game.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything.
Excuse me.
Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality.
No,
now,
excuse me.
Solus wants
Stop
to
it.
tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's got to stop him, and that's where
Oh
you
my
come
god, I let you come inside and you just jump wherever you want. I should put you back outside so you start behaving. Ugh, I swear, when your cats are indoor outdoor cats. Alright, back to this. Alright, so what do I want to make? Elf. Yeah, look at this. What is this? It's like gray on purple. Hey. If that were white, I would have been able to read it, but because it's not. Dang it. I'm gonna go with a Kunari mage seems interesting. I'll go with Kunari because why not? It looks interesting. Although, since I'm gonna play a mage, I might as well just do elf. Okay, let's see. I need one that has like long hair. I guess I can probably give them all long hair. That's fine. Class. Okay, now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of this thing. Mage, obviously. There's only 3 types of classes. Come on now. Why? All the casual wear is the same. Come on now. Really? Ah, jeez. I'm so glad I didn't buy this game when it came out. Alright, so we're gonna be a mage. Hey, you! Excuse you. No. Excuse you, child. Come here. You. Why are you growling? Why are you growling? Why? Oh, now you're gonna sit on my. Wow. Wow, kitty. No. Come here. No. No, we cannot have you on the streaming laptop. No, come here. There you go, right there. You can stay there. You can sleep right there, not on the streaming laptop. Boy. Or there you go, that works too. You can sleep on the PS5. Jeez. Cats, man. They go wherever they want and do whatever they want. Okay, now back to this. So we have mage specializations. I guess the good thing about this is that it's telling you up front so you can kind of like start to build your character how you want to set yourself up. That's good. So you got Death Caller, embrace the dark, drain life from enemies, and cast spells that wreathe with the essence of death itself. Call the void, freeze enemies in their tracks, and then summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. That doesn't seem that interesting. Spellblade, be the storm, channel potent spells for close quarters combat infused with lightning's wrath. Spellblade seems interesting. Maybe that can be one for like a second playthrough or something. How do I... Oh, I see what it's doing. It's like automatically playing. It's basically like a carousel. It's running on its own. Weird. Give me the choice. God. Alright, so backstory. Alright, so now faction. Your faction choice influences Rook's backstory and conversation choices. So we got Grey Wardens, we got Veil Jumpers, Shadow Dragons, Lords of Fortune, the Morn Watch, and the Antivan Crows. So I remember the Antivan Crows from the original game. Rook is a Morn Watcher. The Select Necromantic Order explores the mysteries of life and death and tends to the undead in Navarre's sprawling Grand Necropolis. Alright, Lords of Fortune. Rook is a Lord of Fortune, an informal collection of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Ravane. The rowdy lords are framed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. An underground resistance opposes corrupt rulers and slavery into Vinter, coming from all walks of life. They are determined to bring justice to the people. See, so look at, so they know how to make like contrast a thing, because the blue is a lot more readable than the gray. So it's just like, and then we got the Veil Jumpers. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlathan, it should be in the Alarthan forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Alarthan's reality warping magic. And then we got the Grey Wardens. We know about that. So in this case, I think really the only one that I would really want to be doing would probably just be the Morn Watch. Although the Antivan Crows, just look at this swag. Man, this swag, I swear. This swag is almost too good, you know? But I'm gonna go with the Morn Watch. But how do I know what is selected? I'm not getting any sort of confirmation button or nothing. All I know is what's currently highlighted. Okay, so Defender of the Dead. When restless spirits threatened the inhabitants of Grand Necropolis, Rook took a decisive action to protect both living and the dead. Discovered by undead inside a Grand Necropolis tomb as an infant, Rook was raised by Mornwatch necromancers, eventually joining the order. During a civil war between undead nobility, known later as the War of the Banners, he led a daring attack on the rebellion's dueling leader. or dueling leaders. It was a success, quelling the war and saving lives, but Rook's destruction of these undead nobles was controversial. Some Morn Watchers feared Rook had offended the Order's aristocratic patrons and encouraged him to travel for a while. Okay, so what's my option if I... let's see, Assassin Extraordinaire. A talented new crow recently promoted to full membership. Roof chafed at cautions of his commanders, especially with his city occupied by brutal soldiers known as the Anatom. When Rook saw a patrol herding along captives one night, he leaped into action despite saving lives. However, Rook had unknowingly compromised a larger crow operation against the Anatom. Rook's superiors were instead sidelined for his actions. The young assassin searched for new ways to prove himself. Alright, what about the Lords of Fortune? Skilled at breaking into lost tombs, yada yada. Rook killed a corrupt Ravaining noble to prevent an ancient evil from being given to the inventory. His actions were correct and saved the lives of expedition members, but some Ravaining nobles were resentful because the success of the Lord's expeditions relied on Ravaining authorities looking the other way. It seemed wise for Rook to step away while tempers settled. The foundling Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for a change in Mithrathas. While guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus, Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone, he sneaked the dignitary deep into the military-controlled zones and brought him back, along with the rescued slaves. These actions brought Rook to the inventory's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight. The Veil jumps on the ruins that contained important lost lore and deadly danger. Barely surviving the ruins' ancient magical defenses, Rook's small team recovered an invaluable map leading to a hidden area of the forest. Although the team escaped, other Veil jumpers found themselves trapped. Rook chose to return to the ruins, saving his teammates' lives, but losing the map. He was lauded for his bravery, but the map's loss caused some resentment among the Veil jump leaders. Alright, so alright, we're going with this one. Oh, looks like this faction. Okay, perfect. Alright, so alright, what does this do? Oh, perfect. So we'll do alright, so I'll do this one. Perfect. I don't need that. I'm a pro gamer, so I'll just go standard. Okay, I think that's basically it. Apply changes. And then I go finalize. Why is my name Anna? I'll just go with access.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
You only have 2? Come on now.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
Alright, I'll go with this guy. Now, I want to go back and I want to change my appearance. I don't like the way I look. Where do I... Oh, here we go. I was about to freaking... No, so let's do... I don't like the skin shade. Let me change him. Oh, come on, man, really? They could have gone with the red, blue, green tone. An RGB slider. Come on, now it's supposed to be like a fantasy game. Well, it looks like I might not be making Saga. I might not be making Gemini of the Saga of the Gemini constellation in this game. Unfortunately. That is so disheartening. So disheartening. Too disheartening. I'm so heartbroken. He might not get to live on this adventure. I'll go with this one. What is this one? This one, and then back. What's this? What does this even do? I don't even... Oh, is this like some sort of disease color or something? I don't know. Alright, let's do... Let's make him a tiny bit shorter. Body proportions, height, let's make him shorter. I'd want like a really short one, like maybe not dwarf. Well, maybe dwarf short would be kind of fun, but I don't know. Bulge size, that's kind of crazy. Why would they? Make it like really tiny. Skin tone. Yeah. Alright, let me go for the hair. Maybe I can get the hair. Oh no, gosh. Yep. I'm sorry, Saga. I have failed you. You're not going to exist on this adventure. I am sorry. I have failed you. Let me just at least get to the hair then. Let me see if I can find the closest type to Saga's actual hairstyle. I would have expected better from the character creator. That's kind of it. I can see why a lot of people didn't like Veilguard. Just by starting at the character creator, I'm like, eh. Code Vein has a better character creator. Alright, I'll stick to this one. This one's probably like the closest I'll get to what I want. Can I even at least do that? Honestly. Yeah, this is probably the closest I can get to it. Unfortunately, I have failed. Alright, that's basically it. What's like raddest horns that I could have? None of these look that interesting. Ooh. Got some bling on number 47. Perfect. Ruby. That'll do. Alright, anything else? Makeup? Don't need that. Don't need tattoos. Nope, I don't need any of this. Okay. So I've gotten kind of as close as I can to my actual customization. So accept changes. That's probably the best I'll get. Unfortunately, because this character creator is very limiting. And that's just so sad. All right. You can customize the main character and a few events from previous game, Dragon Age Inquisition. This will have some minor effects on the story, but can be skipped if you wish to move on. A lot of people were upset about this, like freaking upset as can be. Like so upset you don't even believe. Past adventures, the Inquisition. Alright, so let's make some changes here. Alright, let's edit my Inquisitor first. So my Inquisitor was a man. He's a human. And then... God, I don't even know how I had my Inquisitor. I think I remember how I had him. Alright, I know I definitely did not have that hairstyle. I'll have to look for it. I gave my guy... I think it was like a clean cut hairstyle. Because that game had severe limitations on the character creator. I think it's like probably about the same with this game, where I can't exactly make... Ooh, now this is Gemini Saga hair. Why can't I use this hairstyle in this character creator? Come on now. Like, really? And then this is more like Sephiroth hairstyle, kind of. Ooh, this gives me like Cindy from Jimmy Neutron vibes. Oh, I like this one too. Nice little top knot at the top. I'm not finding the original hairstyle. Alright, whatever. If I can't find it, I'll just pick a different one. Go with the first one up here. I'll go with this one. This is probably the closest I will get to it. Then change the hair color. And that's it, and then I will call him accept changes. First name will be, we're gonna call him Gemini.
I won't let this stand.
We need to move.
They changed the... Wow.
It can't end like this. It's good to see you again.
I won't let this stand.
We need to move.
It can't end like this.
Oh no, this is the one. Wait a minute. Perfect. Gemini Saga Rebellion. Ryotaro Okiyawa is a really good seiyuu. He's one of my favorite seiyus. Okay. So now... fair warning, this game will be hard for me to play because the contrast is terrible. So I will be taking my time in trying to read some of the menus, which will include me like zooming in because of how they designed this game. Like one of the things that I really like just had an issue with myself is just generally how this game was nominated for awards when one of the most basic metrics, which is color, just wasn't reached properly. Because for me, like, color contrast is the most basic metric you can meet, and it's really important because you have to do a lot of reading in games and stuff. Alright, back to this here. So I finished making my character. Human Inquisitor came from a minor human nobility in the free marches, willing to plunge into danger. He proves his worth in battle even before he took command of the ever-growing Inquisition. Okay, so that's done. Okay, yes. Okay, now... what was the next thing we were going to do? Okay, so the friendship and romance. Decide whether the Inquisitor was romantically involved, and if so, with whom. The Inquisitor was always busy handling his growing forces, potential allies, and dealing with ever more dangerous threats. The Inquisitor led by example, plunging into the wilds to recruit followers and rivalries and keep the common folk safe from monsters. He even made forays into the grand politics that decided the fate of an empire. He gained lifelong friends, enemies, and rivals along the way. Okay, so I did romance Cassandra during my first playthrough. I got all the way to the end, but I never technically finished the game because I got to like the end of the boss fight where you had to fight like the main enemy and the dragon, and I just stopped there. So technically, I didn't have a romance because I never finished the game. Let's see here. Iron Bull, Dorian. So I guess I will just go with Cassandra to keep it canon. Okay, so that's Cassandra. Alright, let's see. The fate of the Inquisition. The Inquisition grew too powerful too quickly for the comfort of the world's great kingdoms. They called for a council demanding it be brought to heel. Then the options are disbanded or given to the Chantry. The Chantry, giving things over to religion is the worst thing you can do. The Inquisition forces were absorbed into the body of the Chantry. It wasn't surprising when the Inquisitor relinquished power to the Chantry. The Inquisition was founded by one of its most faithful knights and has ties to its newest leader, Divine Victoria. Some members of the Inquisition simply became part of the Chantry's hierarchy, while others went their own way. The Inquisition was formally disbanded. The Inquisitor made a rare decision to give up power before it was corrupted any further. He saw that the Inquisition had grown so large it had become easy for others to misuse the many resources at its disposal. The Inquisitor disbanded it all and let his people choose new paths of their own. Alright, let's do this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Choose a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, disbanded it is. Riveting content, I bet. Alright, next one. Hitting God. When Solus told the Inquisitor he intended to merge the physical world and the Fade, he admitted that this would cause death and destruction. Despite insisting there was no other way, Solus did not reach the cost in lives. And then vowed to save Solus from himself. Let's see here. This one's kind of more like Naruto-esque, Sora-esque kind of route. Let's see. Alright, I'll go with this one just because. Alright, so there we go. Perfect. Finalize. Finalize past adventures. What does that say? Who decides to do gray with purple? Confirming your Inquisitor and past decisions means they cannot be changed later. X confirm. Alright, now, so this is done, and this one's done. Alright, let's go. Wait, where's it? Finalize. There it is. Alright. Ooh, so excited.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Manrathus, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
That had to hurt.
Let's try this again. Where's Navgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Alright, so we got... look at this. I have such a hard time reading that. Unless it's highlighted, then I can read it. Beat down the entire room to get information. I'll do more than demands. Let's talk so. Try to convince the bar owner to give the information. I mean, why lay the smackdown when you don't technically have to?
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Navgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here in your bar, but you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumat Plaza. That's where you'll find Navgalis.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
offer's good for all of you, too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
No, you still got it.
Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Oh, look, they brought this back from the first game. I had you on my side, okay, but it worked. Whatever works.
So you say that? But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
No, Kitty, stop it.
The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Sleep right here, not on the laptop. Just don't pick a fight with any of your siblings. I think this game came out, what, last year?
Hurry to get out of here.
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
I think this is the part that they showed up in trailers,
You can talk
isn't
him
it?
down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late!
The ritual
Was
started.
that the Star Wars sound?
But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza, then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out!
Yeah, just look at the demons running through.
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely,
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Look at how big that font is. It's so lovely, beautiful.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
He would know.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
A little snarky.
fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
That was nasty.
Demon.
Let's see, little text, yada yada.
Here they come.
I got you. Well, I don't like the numbers thing.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Look at all this stuff. Nice. Yes. What's that icon? And it just disappeared.
Dagon's palace. It floats over the city with a big cannon pointed down at its own people.
Oh, the scenery, man, this looks nice. I wonder if I get to explore that. Alright, onwards. Enough getting distracted. This is why it's bad for me to play these games. My ADHD brain gets distracted so easily. Oh, look. Found something. Don't know what. Oh, 15 gold. Okay. Nice. Alright, now. Time to go back to where I need to go. Oh, wait. What was that? Another. Oh, more money. It's like anything that's not nailed down.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza. Angry cultists!
I hate these assholes.
Let me do something. Can I turn off the numbers thing? That's gonna be so annoying. Let's see. Visuals. No, it's not in there. Gameplay maybe. There might be a way to turn off the numbers. Because that's just so distracting. Just give me a sec, chat. I need to see if I can turn off those numbers because it's just going to keep distracting me. Here it is. Because I remember like looking at the original settings from what I remember. I knew that there was a way to do that. So that should be off. Okay. Okay, that should help. Turn everything into a tap so I don't have to hurt my hands. Get my motor skills issues. Perfect. Okay. Sorry about that, chat. We're back. Oh yeah, look at that. Much smoother. Yes. Way better. Look at that. What is that? Purple on purple? Ew. Ow. Rude.
We had run-ins with them in the Morn Watch. They're always hunting for dangerous magic.
Yep, that's them.
Nice. Alright, anything in here? Okay, how is there nothing for me to steal? Or, find? Or, borrow? And just never return?
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
Geronimo!
They're allies of Ned Gallus! Kill them all!
Okay, where are the subtitles for that line? Come on now. They're allies of Nev Gallus. Kill them all. Like, how do you even know that is? Or you're not even gonna know that they said that if you're deaf or hard of hearing. Use R1 to select your arcane slot. It requires 100 mana to use. Mages generate mana over time. Okay, so is it this one? Yeah, arcane shot. Launch up to 5 projectiles towards your enemies and nearby enemies. Applies burning. No, I want to use this one. What they could have done here, what I would have done is I would have highlighted the bar somehow, because then you can see the bar like after the pop-up here disappears. I have a hard time figuring out what is currently highlighted. This one. And then just ooh, nice. I literally shot them all in the face, or at least both of them. Ooh, get some. That was real nice. Just shot them in the face.
Another barrier. But it looks like Neff's work, not the Venatori's.
Alright. Let's see here.
Very hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
You rescued yourself, I see. Nice. Alright, so I will go. You rescued yourself. Nice job with the inventory.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city.
That's a nice line.
Let's go.
He's like, well, yeah, he is a god. It just was how much raw power
So if we do catch
he
Solus, or
actually
the
has.
Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
I think they ended up changing a lot of the storylines for this game.
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting
Yeah,
too
press
old
that.
for this.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Hold R2 to channel your magic energy into a beam. Well, that's kind of weird. They couldn't have done it if there wasn't a better way to do it. Like, they could have given you, like, actual ranged magic.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
That was a lot of them to see. Can't, oh, wow, I can't even swim? Come on. Gosh, makes me want to play Grand Theft Auto 5 again just so I can swim in freaking water.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Dude just wants to live in a cave. Oh, look at that. The wolf motif. Very on point.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Wait, what was over here? Anything over here I might have missed? No. Nice. The lighting is really good. I can at least see where I'm
More
going.
demons.
Shut up. Oh, interesting.
Locked. There must be a way
So
to
they made it like a little
Let's look
melee
around.
build, sort of.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Fen Harel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Chuckles.
Ah, yes.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Greg just gives off the vibe of like, I'm too old for this, man. I'm done.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
I remember these from the first one, or oranges.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Nice.
And I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry. Almost there. Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Another set killed.
have to
demons.
stop this demon quickly.
The man looks different than they used to. They used to look a lot closer.
Watch the lightning!
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Hilarious.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Even though I know it won't work.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't
Nice.
listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
Nev approved. Let's go. I want Nev to approve.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me.
What? Why is it my little munchkin? Don't tell me you want a boyfriend now.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
You can't be mad at that.
Let's buy him some time.
Varric is getting through to Solus.
He'd better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
No, he doesn't want to do it.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Alright, so I get to pick, huh? Let's see. Alright, I'll go with Nav. 2 mages, that'll work. 2 is better than 1.
Let's go, Nev. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
Tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
Right!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Oh, snap. Dang, there's a lot of flashing. I can definitely see people with photosensitivity is probably having a problem with this one.
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious. But you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Let's see here. Alright. I'd like to wake up. Alright, we'll just go with this one.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Alright, let's just do... Sure, you're the hero.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic?
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Let's see here. Sarcasm, really?
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Listen.
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
Alright, more. What more do I... Oh. What's this? Okay, I see. This edition... God, what is that? That weird little animation is to say. Okay, so let's do... I'm sorry, Bert.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. I remember your disagreement with senior watchers about how to handle that undead rebellion. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the place for Lyrian potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Illuvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt, in theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Nice. Alright, let's go check in with Harding. And then at this point, I think this will be a good stopping point. So I can play something else. Hey, no, stop it.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Oh my god, my cute cat just decided to sleep on the streaming laptop again. Who's the cutest? Hmm? You're the cutest, aren't you? Ugh. How's I gonna go until I do this? Let's see. Progress further to unlock. That's kind of lame. Alright, I'll leave this for later. Content marked with the whatever icon will eventually expire as you progress. Well, the what icon? I can't even read it. Alright, so let's talk to Nev. Is there a map? Okay, there is a map. Oh my god, Kitty. Kitty, I need you to move. There you go. Okay, so that's where they... Okay, so that's what they meant. So, it should be over here.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Alright, I'll do here. It's fun.
Did you ever find places like this, chasing Solus with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solus, it was always about the Fade, or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it, though. At least this place feels different. Maybe... safer?
Alright.
So, you have plants. Greenery's nice, isn't it?
Green? Most of these are dead. Figures. Maybe I'll clear them out. Give me something to do. I hate sitting around. We shouldn't be sitting around. We were going to go back through the Alluvion, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. All right?
Okay, how did I pick who to speak to? Oh, this does look nice. Although, this is not where I want to be right now. I need to be over here. There it is. Dang, this would be a nightmare for anyone with the fear of looking down or a fear of high places.
Wisps. Figures are in the Fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
Alright, let's see here.
Alright, but I still wish we had a smoother start.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Well, you're not bad so far.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's,
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Okay, so step one is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step two.
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
Alright. Nice. Alright, all we're gonna do now is progress the story.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
Let's see, we're gonna go who was in the Fade.
Sorry, it was while I was unconscious. Solus appeared in my dream.
Really? I'm glad you're all right.
From what I saw, he's trapped in the Fade now. Not here, but some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
He said our connection wasn't strong enough for him to do that. He could only reach me because I bled at the ritual site when I got banged up.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Of course he's not.
We all know he's not a god, but it's faster than saying ancient elven mage every time we talk about him.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual, and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything, but we are not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elgranon and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
They're stronger than Solus.
When I talked with Solus, he was scared of them. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elgranon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
You can't go anywhere without a plan. Come on now.
If Elgranon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Alright, let's see. Ooh, look at this. Oh, thank you for moving. Oh, I can't turn down my... Let's see. Says the three faces must meet. It's probably a puzzle or something. I'll look into it later. Oh, it's probably talking about these. Okay, now I get it. So let me go and continue the story.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that alluvion.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Typical messing with things you don't understand.
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
You did, sort of.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade and two somethings got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods. Elgranon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evan-Urus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
No way.
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evan-Urus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
there's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evan-Urus. and the reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of Veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Alright, we'll do...
Nev, you're injured. Stay here with the Veil jumpers.
It's a headache. I'll be fine.
I know you want to help, but we don't know what we'll face out there, and you're in no condition to fight.
All right. Just watch your backs.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of
Can't
here.
have her getting injured.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Alrighty, I think this is probably a good stopping point. Oh, look at that. I can't even read that.
Is it me, or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit.
Alright, let me finally save. Perfect. Okay. So I will be stopping here for now. And then maybe picking up a different game. I think I did finish downloading one of the Valkyria games, so maybe I'll play that. But I don't know. But for now, I am going to wrap up here. Kitty, excuse me. Why are you on the laptop again? Come here. Come here. Up. 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 Good girl. Good girl, Kitty. Don't get all grumpy. But yeah, I will be wrapping up here for now. Maybe picking this up in a little bit. Kitty, no. Kitty. Oh my god. Kitty. Come here. Come here, kitty.